Where there is no counsel, the people fall, but in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. Proverbs chapter 11 verse 14. And a lot of times we love to quote this, and it is important, but the question is, what sort of counsel are you receiving, whether in your own mind, your mindset, or the people around you? Because there's good counsel and there's bad counsel, and it doesn't matter the multitude of counsel. If that counsel is not right, it is not of God, then there will be danger as a result of it. So we have to be careful of the sort of like counselors and counsel that we receive. And we see this in the book of Job, where actually Ehud, one of the friends of Job, mentioned that there is a spirit in man. The spirit of the Almighty God gives them understanding, and that was God eventually also had to speak and say, who is this that can counsel with words without knowledge? And so it is important for us to seek the right counsel in life. And this takes us to 2 Samuel chapter 10. We see this sad story between Israel and the Ammonite. And so basically what happened was the one of the kings of the Amorites during this particular time was Nasha, Nahash, and so he showed kindness to King David during his own time. And unfortunately this king died, and then his son Nanon took over and began to reign instead. And during this particular time, King David decided to do something good to show comfort. And so basically he sent some of his servants to the new king, to the son of the past king that died, just to comfort him, because this king, the former king, had shown so much kindness to David. And unfortunately, by the time the servants got to the Ammonite, the Bible recorded that the princes there, they spoke to the king and told the king that, see, do you think David really means well by sending these servants to you? These people are probably like spies. He is sent to spy the land because they want to wage war against us. And unfortunately, the new king, King Nanon, decided to take the counsel of the princes of the land, and then he disgraced the servants of David. He shaved half of their beard, he torn their garment, and sent them back to David. And when David heard about this, the men that he sent his servants, he asked them to stay at Jericho and until their beards grow back. And then there was war in 2 Samuel chapter 10 between Israel and the Ammonites. Basically, the Ammonites had to go seek alliance with the Syrians to wage war against Israel, and Israel defeated them to the extent that the Syrian decided never to partner with the Ammonites. And then in 2 Samuel chapter 11, that was when Israel defeated the children of the Ammonites. What happened here was, there was this paranoia that they had. The goodness, the kindness that came from David was not seen as kindness, because these people had so much paranoia. There was trust issues. There are so many things, and the same thing is applicable to us as well. How many God-ordained relationships have you fought in your life because of paranoia? Because you don't have trust. When people won't show you kindness, the goodness of their heart, you're thinking, oh, there must be something fishy about this. This is too good to be true. And a lot of times we mismanage a lot of, the good intentions and the good God-ordained relationships that God has brought in our ways because of paranoia. We become paranoid always. We're always overthinking things. Does this person really mean well? This person probably wants something as a result of the goodness of their heart. This person that is showing me care, do they really care about me? And so it is important for us to stop sabotaging the God-ordained relationships He has brought into our lives. It's time for us to do better. It's time for us to be able to discern. And I always say that suspicion is carnal man's counterfeit of the spirit of discernment. And when we're too suspicious, that is not of God. Discernment is of God. Discernment is being able to distinguish that which is of God, the Spirit of God, and the things that are not of God, and also the different elements as well. Not just the things that are of God's Spirit, but the will of God, the counsel of God, the heart of the Father, and the intents, the things of the heart as well. So stop being paranoid. Stop suspecting everyone, because a lot of times people are always thinking that people are there to get you. People are not always there to get you. Stop being paranoid.